What's up, everyone? Sean Green, and we are here getting to the points with Brendon Walsh, Doug Stanhope. Doug, you said you're coming in hot. What's going on?
Yes, fucking very angry. Here now you're gonna hear beep 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 beep. I was doing a fucking live Instagram to promote this fucking show, and the phone decides, oh, we're gonna update your fucking application or shit, and you're gonna have fucking whatever. We have to update it without your fucking permission. You can't just update my fucking phone. I'm telling the people that down 2 million fucking viewers. I said we're down. Delta, our sponsor. I was telling them we're down a couple million viewers from where the week before we'd hoped to be, and we're trying to include more people, not just NFL people, maybe other people bet other things. Maybe we can include scratch tickets or the best 50-50 raffles. And I was just talking about cockfighting. We're going to examine chicken fighting, because why is it all male-dominated sport? I'm just getting into this, and you go, oh, we're going to update your fucking software. Fuck you! I want my old fucking software back, and I fucking exactly till right fucking when this started, my phone hasn't worked.
Coming in hot.
Doug Stanhope's Tech Corner, where you learn everything about all the Android updates, Mac iOS, and Google Chrome. Now it's time to talk football with Sean T. Green.
I like the idea of we're the only podcast that empowers chickens, but because you're right, it's a male-dominated sport of cockfighting. What, these lady birds can't get in there and fight to the death? Oh, right. It's just all male-dominated. We're the ones that we have the most progressive chicken fighting ring online. I like that.
It just shows the viewers how desperate we are for fucking clicks. And whatever we're doing, we don't know what we're desperate for.
Why not do turkey fighting around Thanksgiving? You know, why limit it to only anyway one type of fowl?
And I'm strictly talking odds on it. I'm saying a lot of people are probably into these things. Let's bring them to light in a gaming-oriented podcast.
I like Bryce Shell.
When you scratch a ticket on your dashboard in your Ford Tempo, are you scratching a cat in the hat? Are you ace in the hole? What are you playing there? Let's check out the odds. Let's read the back of that card and break it down.
Let's do that next week. Let's all get a scratch-off ticket, and we'll scratch them off live on the air. And
I like that.
Share the winnings with a lucky viewer.
Yeah.
Norm Macdonald had a great bit about that. He's like, that's the gift you give it as like a stocking stuffer, and you're praying that thing doesn't win, because that's like the worst case scenario. You give someone a winning scratcher ticket, like, oh, I got $100,000. Thanks. Yeah, you're rooting against it.
Well, he's like, oh yeah, what'd you get? Oh yeah, you got me that mug. Yeah. What did I get you again? Oh yeah, $150,000.
Yeah, not quite the same. I see you have the Kelsey Brothers cereal there, but behind you, Doug. I assume we're gonna announce them as our next big sponsor, right behind Underdog. That the Kelsey Brothers.
Actually, that's not a sponsor. That was Andy Andrus breakfast, and then when you emptied the box without sharing, he set the empty up there for Football Sunday. I'm sponsored by Andy Caps. I don't know if you like comedians, but do you like the original comics like Andy Caps?
Oh yeah,
he was a favorite. He still is. They still knock those out of the park. The reruns are just as good. Hot fries, and they have these at Dollar Tree, where I'm going to be doing a book signing soon.
Oh, nice.
What was Andy Cap? He got drunk and then roughed up his wife. What was the premise of
wife? He sleeps on the couch backwards too, facing the cushions, which I always found interesting. He faces the back cushions with his ass hanging out.
Oh well,
speaking of what you say that like it's not normal for some of us.
Speaking of ass hanging out, of course we do have.
Baby!
Oh yeah!
Football. No more of that pansy lady chicken fighting talk. We're back to some real sports.
Yeah, we're back to real guy stuff.
One more time.
I love that.
Wait. No, I'll get our readers on.
Yes.
I forgot my
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Oh, there's a dingleberry in there.
You can see the impression of where the like if you look at his cheeks, and I know because I've seen this a million times now, but you can see where his underwear was. Like there's a V.
Oh yeah.
Like there's clearly like a crinkle from where it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like when your grandma takes off her bra and those lines are visible for hours.
Very relatable
Crinkle
topic
cut
there,
ass.
Doug,
Yeah.
with the grandma bras.
Yeah, when you have to smooth some cocoa butter on her back when she's laying out in that hot Florida sun, and you go, wow,
laying out
cigarette
there.
hanging out.
yeah, she undid that over the shoulder boulder holder hours ago, and marks are still there.
Oh, over the shoulder boulder holder. I have not heard that in ages. Great throwback there, Doug. We did get some. We
Just put that in my notebook. I thought I came up with it.
We got some dicks to get to. We'll get to those. We'll get to some pics. We have a phone line going here. If you want to give us 323-250-0573, 323-250-0573. Hop in, give us a ring. And yeah, shout out to everyone checking in. ZD Mills saying, Doug, you're the man. My cousin just discovered the podcast. He said big fan. He was disappointed to learn Doug stopped smoking though. That somehow came up, and he was.
Oh well, I went to Skankfest and I smoked at least like 5 or 6 like whole cigarettes. There's been a couple times I got drunk and took a drag off of someone's, but this time like someone left the pack and I went, oh fuck. Oh, now I had 2. Now I had 3. So,
Why would
but I
your cousin be?
For fuck's sake? I mean, the people were giving me ketamine, like just putting it in my nose. Like even like when some people have given me ketamine, I won't point out any screens here. At least they go here's my using device, but not just putting a pinky of their own in your nose.
That's a sign of assault. Why would your cousin be mad that Doug stopped smoking? How's that affect his life?
I think people
was Doug his canary in the coal mine where like does your cousin smoke and he's like, well, as long as Stanhope's still alive, it's fine. I think
Doug was kind of considered an icon in the smoking community. The fact that he lived this long smoking that often, I think smokers were like, all right, Doug's still around.
Yeah, you let Dave Attell to kick around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Attell still smokes like a chimney, right?
He still smokes rampantly. I'm the last drinker. That's the one that you should worry about. I mean,
I told him you were still committed to alcohol and marijuana, recreational drugs. That cheered him up. We do have a call. Let's bring him on. Hopefully this works. Caller, you're on the line. You're on Get to the Points.
Get to the points,
baby.
How's it going, fellas?
Hey, what's happening? Thanks for calling in. You're here to talk a little NFL picks. What do you like this weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. As you know, Sean, big Lions fan here. So obviously you and Cream Dog are on my side.
Yes,
taking
like the
Detroit
Lions
this weekend, beating the shit out of Dallas. It ain't even going to be fair. Just wanted to call in, tell you, take the alt lines, 13.5, 9.5. You know the numbers. Take the alt lines, get some plus money. Doug, you're the man. Brendon, don't really know you, but Doug, you're the man. Love Skankfest. Love all those guys.
Thanks very much. And you know what? I'm looking at us, and we all kind of look like we take this seriously. Like, we're all wearing. I don't know why we're all wearing black, but and you guys changed up studios, and so have I. It kind of looks like we fucking really mean this.
Well, now that every sports show.
Also, I promised people celebrity gossip before I was interrupted by a software update and why I didn't attend Sarah Silverman's party. But I'll save that because I think I teased that a little too hard. What celebrity were we gonna go for? Because I was gonna bring Bingo for her first time. She wanted to go. She was the catalyst that made me say yes. I will make that flight. And that brutal fucking drive from Los Angeles International Airport, aka LAX, because who did she want to see? Tell him. Will I get to meet who? Tim Heidecker.
Really?
Yep. And that was the reason. And the reason we didn't go is we decided not to. But I had RSVP'd via the email, and I went as a gentleman would and found the thing that was, and it's due, and I canceled my RSVP. They allowed you to do that.
Oh man!
And also, I didn't want to run into that broad that I made angry last year.
You know, I saw our pal Todd Barry and Natasha this morning because Todd's in town. I guess
they're
for
dating.
I've
heard
yeah. But yeah, I don't know what you did to Natasha, man. She holds a grudge on whatever was said. She's just like, that guy's gonna be there.
That piece of shit, Doug Stanhope.
He was so rude to me. And actually, and Todd, I mean, in Todd's defense too, he was like, that doesn't sound like Doug. I mean, it sounded out of character for you, but she stands by it, and you offended her.
Yeah, no, I did not intend to offend. I never do, but who knows? I mean,
just came out wrong. Maybe it was too many Drambuis.
That's a callback to one of my old sketches. Hey, how did you guys do last week? Let's fucking get to the who's the boss here.
Well, we got to get to the penises first, don't we?
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of a light week. I got to say, I don't want to. And if you're watching now, WinHardly@gmail.com. I can send these over to Sean if you email him during the show. We can get them up for you. But I gotta say, Aragon, who is it? Abraham Aragon? Is that our boy who sends us the? He let us down this week.
He's a pretty regular contributor normally, but yeah, we do have some dicks to get to, and then we'll get to some picks. Of course, Chiefs kicker. I think this is one of the first kicker. It is very tiny, but I assure you it's there. Oh no, I think this is actually the whole
comparatively tiny. Let's not make all like myself feel like wait.
That's the last thing. You're not allowed to fat shame people. You're not allowed to be like racist. You're not allowed to do anything. You're not allowed to be mean to anybody for anything they can't control, except for having a small dick. And I gotta.
And we're the last one.
For as a reason, like if you're whatever Trump, he wants to fucking do this. That's because he's got a small penis. Wait, that can't just be what you say about people because you don't like them. They must have a small penis. Like it goes beyond just shaming because you're shaming small penises and attaching it to people that you don't even know how big their penis is.
And why would it? I would think
a small penis is an attribute of being an awful person.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true. I would think, there's probably a lot of guys with small penises and they have low self-esteem. So they're not out trying to get laid and they're inventing Pentium chips and driverless cars.
I have a small penis and I don't care. I mean, I have bits from the days of yore about when I was a kid that when it was appropriate to talk about getting laid, because that's all you did in your life was try to get laid. But I really think I go, it's not the size, it's how you use it. No, it's not even how you use it. Because by the time she finds out how small it is and how well I use it, it's too late. I'm done and I'm leaving.
You can't get buyer's remorse then. It's already out.
How much pussy do you get on referral was the punchline. So not much. It still bothers me. Not that I'm a sexless, asexual, fucking, there's probably some big word for it. People that don't really ever care to think about fucking. Now it's glaring the whole fucking, little dick guy wants to. Why does this dick have anything to do with this? You're talking about, he killed 6 million Jews because he's got a small dick or whatever. They're not correlated. And you're making a lot of small dick guys feel bad and like they're fucking the Holocaust people.
We need to flip the script on that. Just get, start large dick shaming people. Be like, he's probably got a big dick. That's why he's killing all those Jews. All the blood going to big hob.
dick pic, and we'll shame the next big dick pic, and let's see what we read into this next big.
Now this one, I don't know. I mean, look at this big dick bastard.
Can you zoom in on that?
That dick is so afraid of the fucking defensive line that it's trying to crawl around and be part of his ass.
It's encroaching on the neutral zone. Like if the yellow line was official, it's in there. This is a fullback Kyle Juszczyk. So shout out first fullback.
Wait, which one's the ball and which one's the dick?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It looks like it's almost kind of, maybe it's AI.
Yeah, I read it as the dick is pointing right and then the ball's underneath it, but it might be the other way around. He could have a lefty style dick there.
He's got a camel toe, but it's like a crooked smile camel toe.
It's an Audi.
He's laughing out of the corner of his mouth like this.
Maybe he's saving a croissant. He's saving a croissant in the craft services for breakfast. He stuck a croissant down there for later.
And this one, we got a bonus because the MLB playoffs are happening. Shout out to the Mets. Unfortunately, beat our Phillies. First baseball penis that has made the show. Has no idea he's going to be featured on one of the most successful sports gambling podcasts.
He might be wearing a cup. That might be a cup. That looks.
That could be
You're right.
cup.
It's tough to tell with the gray pants. The football players, I feel like it's a little easier. Baseball guys naturally have like the baggier pants. They don't go skin tight usually with the baseball ones. But yeah, you're right.
Hey guys, guys and girls out there, you gotta send us some pics. I mean, we got these tight white thin pants every Sunday. We're busy. It's up to you. It's up to you to get these photos and send them into us. This should be our penis pic should be a 15-minute segment on the show.
I swear, if I didn't have people here every Sunday, there was one game last week. I think it was Cardinals Niners, where those two teams wearing white pants. And I'm like, I'm missing gold here, because if I dare pause the TV to go take a snapshot, everyone would fucking erupt. And what the fuck are you doing? It's my house. I'm taking cock pics.
You should do it. I mean, you'll catch up. You'll catch up during the commercial breaks.
Yeah. Well, we need like a red zone. How Scott Hansen hosts the red zone. We call it maybe the eggplant zone, the purple zone, and it's just him cutting between live shots. Well, we're going to head to Arizona where we got a little tiny penis popping out of some guy's pants. That's what we need, because even if you're watching all the games at the same time, we miss a lot of the dick pics, and that's why we rely on you, the audience.
I also have very long balls, and I don't understand why the balls became.
Why are the balls worthless? Why are they?
They're correlated with courage. It takes a lot of balls. You get the big balls. Big balls would not give you courage. When I had a developed granulomas, I think it was called, where my balls just swelled up. I think you continue to fucking weep some kind of seed in your ball sack. And my balls were huge, and I was literally afraid to leave the house in case something might bump into it. So I don't know where big balls, but let's get back to, all right, that last guy with the big dick showing in his pants. Yeah, he probably killed a kid with his car when he's drunk driving. You can do fucking big dick people are like that. Oh, I'll just drive drunk and I'll run over a kid. Fucking big dick.
No regard for the rest of society.
Can't trust those guys. Think they own the world.
Yeah. Oh, he's dunking on our basketball hoops. He's destroying communities by bending the rims. You see how many rims Shaq has destroyed personally? I don't care for these big dick fellas.
I mean, does Shaq have, and this might be a stupid statement, but is it confirmed that Shaq has a big penis?
Also too, Shaq may have assumed.
Breaking news is if it was even rumored, not even like P. Diddy, where there's some kind of evidence, like if someone said Shaq's got a small dick, it would spread like fucking wildfire.
They couldn't keep that a
Richard Gere and a gerbil thing.
Yeah, everyone would know about it. Well, and honestly, he may have a small penis, but you would never know because his body is so big. Like he might have a small penis compared to the rest of his
Compared
body.
to-
Yeah, he had like a nice 7-inch penis that looked like a fucking baby's thumb on that body.
All right, I gotta look up Shaq's wife, because have you ever seen Shaq's wife?
All right, we're gonna look up Shaq's wife, and we're gonna look into her vagina, and we'll be able to tell how big Shaq's.
I mean, she's like 5'6", and just like eyeball in the math, like this poor woman he must, even if he just had so he must have an incredibly tiny penis, because the women he are with are like smaller. They're not even like tall like ladies. They're like small ladies.
That's his history of dating.
Yeah, like he did, and I guess some of it is reference, but like he's just so much bigger than all these women. He's all right. Okay.
See,
Well,
folks,
of course he's going to be
I
bigger.
told you we get celebrity gossip on this goddamn show, and I put some in there. And
Okay.
Plus, Natasha Leggero and Todd Barry fucking in an elevator. I think there might be security footage of him beating her up in an elevator and dragging her by her nappy.
NFL suspended Todd Barry for 2 games. 2-game suspension for Todd Barry for the elevator incident. All right.
Can you hear the news music?
Yeah. I was trying to react to the news stinger. Let me just real quick while we got sidetracked with Shaq and his wife. I mean, let's do the math here. I mean, come on. He's the math she's up to his like elbow. Something isn't right here.
I mean, have you ever seen Shaquille O'Neal in person?
No.
No, I never have.
I went to the taping of that Justin Bieber roast like 10 years ago or whenever it was, back when I used to get invited to things. And Shaquille O'Neal was one of the guys, one of the roaster guys. He was on the dais, and it's pretty impressive to see that guy out in the wild. He's tall.
Yeah. No, I mean, he looks massive in photos. I can only imagine seeing him in person. And Bieber, obviously fortunate that his roast happened years ago.
Oh my God. Can you imagine Shaquille O'Neal and fucking Justin Bieber and a freak off? Is that what they called him?
That's a titty legend.
Yeah. Also too, we don't going off our favorite NFL penis pick, which happens to be a guy's ass hanging out. How big do you think Shaq's asshole is?
I mean, it's got to be like an oil can, right?
I mean, is it like the radius of
the areola you're talking about, not
the anal areola? Yeah. Well,
yeah,
aneola.
Just to process that food alone, he's got to be. It's got to be pretty big.
We got to get Shaq on here and let us measure different parts of his nether region.
Jack, we got a lot of questions.
No,
tailored
like that. If we're gonna get these millions of viewers back, say, wait, I think coming up in the next few weeks, we're gonna have Shaq on to measure and just and then people will be like, hey, what happened to the Shaq episode? Did I miss that? Was I doing my finals and I missed that episode? Because I was really looking forward to Shaq getting his asshole measured on Get to the Point. You know who knows exactly the diameter and circumference and depth even of Shaq's asshole? Natasha Leggero. If I'm going to wear a fucking black eye for something I didn't mean, I'm going to earn it.
All right.
Wow, there is just.
Well, I didn't mean to put myself in the middle of this. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened.
Well, you're the one who hooked her and Todd Barry up, so why don't you fucking work that out on your own time? Hey, I'll tell you how I did last week. Unless you have a bigger
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't. Again, I don't have the wins and losses, but I went from. Oh, I didn't even tell you last week. Last week, I've been telling people, if you're new to the program, based on my great live Instagram that was fucked up by AT&T and Samsung. I don't know who to blame on that. Last week, I spent $1,000 is how I started. So I'm gauging, rather than give you wins and losses, how much money do I have? Last week, I was down. I came up to 900. I was at 999.27. I was like 73 cents down. This week I'm up $11. I'm at $1,011.
Let's go.
Yep.
My
Back
week,
in the fucking high life again. That's what that guy said.
Oh, that's a good way to go. I'll put a couple $100 into a specific. I'll start doing it monetarily too, because I don't know. I had a dismal week last week. I had 6 losses, 1 push, and 1 win. And the win was the Giants money line at plus 245. So that canceled out a couple of the losses, but yeah, it was pretty dismal.
I got jobbed on. I had the Bengals where the fucking holder didn't remember how to hold the ball, lost that. The Bills, I lost with the 59-yard field goal at the end. The Steelers couldn't get a stop on 4th down. I did win with the Broncos, but then I had a Tank Bigsby, the running back for the Jags. I bet him on a prop at like $50 at 30-1. That basically made up for almost all the losses. I still somehow was somewhat was down like $100, but that was definitely saved my ass. So shout out to you, Tank Bigsby. But yeah, other than that, not a great week. All the close games, I was on the side that got the heart broken at the end there. So very annoying. Looking to get it right back. Doug, let's get to the picks. Of course.
I just want to point out, because 2 weeks in a row, I pointed out fixed bets. Like, okay, the fix of the week. There was no way. Yeah. Forget what the 2 weeks before. I think it was the Colts or something. Last week it was the fucking Jaguars. Wow, how are they a favorite when they're 0-4? And I was right again. They won that. So I don't know if I have a jinx bet this week. Tonight, shit, we're getting half an hour away, 33 minutes.
What do you guys like for San Francisco, Seattle? Numbers at like 3.5. Seattle's an underdog at home there.
Low wager, $5 is usually my minimum, but wait for it later. $5 I put on Seattle plus 3.5 because I don't fucking know.
That's what I got too. Seattle plus 3.5. That's a lock. That's a BW
lock bet. Lock it in.
I'm going against you guys. I'm taking the 49ers, even though I hate the 49ers. I like fading this Seattle team. Their offensive line sucks. You have a rookie head coach on Thursday night. That's usually a bad spot. So I'm going with San Francisco.
Being a game on Thursday night is a bad spot. That's like being last at the Improv on a Thursday.
I'm not a fan of the Thursday night football. It messes everything up.
I was wondering that today. Do they pay him extra because no one wants to do it? Like the Packers. You never see the Packers on Thursday night football. You never see like star fucking, there's no repeat of the last year's Super Bowl on Thursday night football, unless it's the first game of the season.
Yeah, that's the Thursday one.
Thursdays are for the Cosby Show, Cheers, Night Court, and Family Ties. That's my Thursday.
Is there a real Skype sound? Is someone calling in?
Yeah, we had a call. Sorry, if you tried to call, try calling again. I apologize. I missed.
I don't know if I've said this before, but that Skype ringtone really is a trigger for me. Because it reminds me of when I had to do London all the time, and I'd do like 3 or 5 week runs in one theater, and I could only call bingo on Skype. And just hearing that just reminds me of how horrible London is. It's the worst fucking place, and I wish they just changed their ringtone.
You're live on Get to the Points. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Linda. I'm from Massachusetts. And I want to know if you guys think that it's a good bet to bet on Houston Texans against the Patriots. Drake May's going to start. And they're at home, but Drake May, this is his first game. So I think that I'm going to put my full money on the Houston team. So what do you guys think? And I'll take my answer off the air.
Wow, professional caller. I like that.
I know her. That's Linda Allen, folks. She's one of our super fans, and she's fantastic. And so, Linda Allen, I'll tell you what I think about your New England Patriots, our New England Patriots. That's my fucking one of 3 of my fucking golden locks of the week.
Let's go.
No, not the Patriots. No, against
Oh,
the
you're
Patriots.
on the Texans.
Yes, and the Texans I picked to go to the Super Bowl this year, and they're starting to show their charm. Yeah, what are they? -6, 6.5, 6.5. Yeah, you're fucked, Linda Allen. Your team's fucked. They're fucked for the whole season and probably for as long as I'll ever be alive.
I actually like the Patriots getting 7 points as a home dog. I like Drake May. I think the Texans are kind of banged up. I think it's going to be a little closer, but I got 7 points. I got it at Doug. Yeah, we'll see. I see the case for the Texans, but I'm on the Pats there as a home dog. Brendon, what's your take on the Patriots Texans?
Texans -6. I have it at 6 -6.5. That seems like a lot. I think this might be. I would go Patriots in the points. I think that.
All right, Doug, you're outnumbered on this one.
You know what? Here, it's how you have to look at they're playing in New England and they're flying out of Houston, so that's going to handicap them a little bit because they can't fly on a nonstop with Delta. Houston isn't a Delta hub; it's a United hub, so they're not flying in the best airline that there is. But I still think they can cover 6.5. I think you might be, fucked with 7, but
I could be wrong.
Shit out of luck. That Delta Lounge is amazing. Shout out to Delta, the leader in all airlines. And while we're on the Pats game, if you guys go over to Underdog Fantasy, use that promo code points, you get a nice deposit bonus. One of the I do like Drake May. Higher a half touchdown. I think he's going to run the football. You can take his higher rushing yards, 25.5. That feels pretty good. So get Drake May involved in the running game. And Underdog Fantasy.
I got Brock Purdy on the underdog. Ooh. Yeah, everybody go in. I got Brock Purdy. How do I see my bets?
You go to Pick'em Live. I also like, if you're getting down on something tonight, I like Brock Purdy, his rushing stuff as well. And then there's a tight end for the Seahawks, AJ Barner. Long shot, like 10-1 if you're playing the higher on his anytime touchdown. That's a fun little play. So you can put that with the Brock Purdy stuff. Brendon, you like Brock Purdy rushing or you like him throwing? What do you like in Brock Purdy?
I gotta find. I think it was rushing. I think it was over 0.5.
Oh, touchdown.
Yeah. Oh my God. Now I had a perfect fucking beautiful background on a YouTube video with pumpkins and shit. And now, 48 seconds before I can skip the fucking ad. Fuck you.
You're messing. YouTube ads are messing up your. Now, is that a football life?
Why don't you reboot my fucking Netflix or whatever the fuck I watch?
Oh, and I have DK Metcalf under 66.5 receiving yards.
Okay. I like the way you say that, Brendon. That's what we should do. Over and unders of next week's dick pics.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's inches. I like who's wearing white pants next week. I'm going to take the kicker for under 5.
I say we motivated the audience. I'm going to set the line at 3.5 dick pics, and I'm going to take the over. I think the audience is going to be motivated. They're going to email in winhardly@gmail.com, and we're going to hit the over.
This is what I want, especially you, Linda Allen, being a broad out there, a broad that can fucking lead. I want you to spend Sunday with your phone ready, and just whoever's wearing the white pants, usually during kickoffs, sidelines, get ready to pause, take a picture of the fucking dicks. And if you're doing it, and then we can have you on, you'll get other gals. That's how we get gals into football, not Taylor Swift. Cox, we need you. It's a call to action. We need you to watch football so with such a keen eagle eye that you spot a cock from a mile away and send us that picture at WinHardly.
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 This really is the only betting show geared towards ladies.
Yeah, we're super progressive. A lot of sports shows are afraid to sexualize men.
The Dix is in.
The Dix is in.
The Dix is in.
There you go.
I just ate. I was putting away my plate.
All right.
We got a domestic dispute on our
Yeah,
hands.
my wife was trying to fucking walk out of here saying, "Oh, I'm putting my plate in the sink." You don't put your plate in the sink. I do the fucking dishes around here, and I'll take the fucking trash while I'm at it. Fucking whore.
Bingo's gonna hit you with a frying pan. That would be
Rolling pin.
You haven't got a cousin, Patty. Doink.
Brendan.
I can run down my my
Yeah,
picks.
what else you got on your card?
Well, I think this is, and again, I know I'm a broken record. I think this is the Panthers week. I would take the money line on the Panthers
like
plus
them too.
215. That's going to be my lock. And I also do not think the Eagles are going to cover the spread against the Browns. I got the Browns plus 9.5.
All right, the Phillies, the fucking Philadelphia Eagles have fucked me so much and sucked so bad that I'm betting against them, against the Cleveland, who's also fucked me so bad, for $1, unprecedented, that I've only bet $1. That's how I shame you. $1. I took plus 9.5. Arizona, this is the fun house. You're in the fun house right now. The fun house Super Bowl this week is everyone here is a Packers fan that come over I call them the senior lunch crew because I think they just come over for the fucking meatballs or whatever gets put out. But they're all Packers fans, and I'm the only Cardinals guy. So Cardinals against Green Bay, anytime it happens, it's a grudge match. I'm taking my Cardinals plus the 5 points. $50. That's my second $50 bonanza bet.
Bonanza bet. Do you have? I kind of like the Packers, but I saw Bryce Shell saying he thought that was the rat line. Green Bay laying the points. It was too easy, and that it was a trap. And so I see the case for that, but I think I would still go Packers. But Doug, what's your third lock? You said you had three. What's your other big one?
Is Monday night, and that is Detroit at Dallas. I like. No, that's not. No, Buffalo. Oh, Buffalo minus 2.5. How great is it to watch fucking Aaron Rodgers fucking fail? Aaron Rodgers, I might have said it last year, single-handedly made hallucinogens not cool.
He really
you can trip and not realize that football is the dumbest fucking thing in the world. You're not good at fucking tripping. So, Mr. Ayahuasca, I know if you really did ayahuasca, you know in your heart what you're doing for a job is fucking ludicrous and stupid. And people who worship you and watch this shit, including ourselves, are fucking morons. And you know it. You've seen it in the big eye, in the middle of your head. You're going to fail, and you're going to continue to fail till you address the truth.
That's
He did make ayahuasca jump the shark. You make a compelling case to say
If anyone could ISO just that rant about Aaron Rodgers, and we'll put that out for, hey, last week on Get to the Points, so don't miss this week. There you go.
That ass.
Executive after half a bottle of Yellowtail wine.
Got a lot of plugs in for Yellowtail Wine, Delta Sky Lounge, Underdog. Brendon, what do you got? What else you got? What are you going big on this?
Here are my locks, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna be somewhere about 100% on the wins. These are all my picks. Seahawks tonight plus 3.5. Jags plus 1. Ravens minus 6.5. Browns plus 9.5. Panthers money line plus 215. Lions minus 3 against the fucking stupid
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta update you. I'm up $11 on the season with the on our betting site, but Michael Bean fucking bet him twice. I'm down 500 through week 5 because a couple times I bet him 2 different games in a weekend. I'm down 500 in 5 weeks already with Michael Bean. But you know what? enough $11 weeks.
Well, this is a good lock bet for people at home. Whatever your bean bet is, bet the opposite because
let me tell you the bean bet, and then you can let me go. Is he gave me the game was the Raiders against Pittsburgh, and I would naturally always definitely go Pittsburgh in this scenario, but because you never know when I bet a lot of for reasons you'll find out next week. I bet a lot of things I just want to see happen, and I was a Raiders fan in 1977. And the Pittsburgh Steelers were our biggest enemy when I was 9 years old. And Kenny Stabler was there throwing it to number 25, Fred Biletnikoff. Go Raiders, +3. I'm with you.
No, that makes me feel good about my Steelers bet. Also, like the Broncos, we didn't talk about that game. Broncos getting 3 points at home against the Chargers.
I took them, but I don't know.
I don't know. This whole season seems off.
Oh, I took the Broncos, and then I went, no, I'm betting the team I like. Fucking Chargers.
All right.
Well, we got kickoff, right?
Yeah, we got kickoff coming up here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe so you can hear us talk to Shaq next week. He's already locked. He already confirmed.
We're going to measure Shaq's taint and email winhardly@gmail.com. Go to the Underdog, use promo code POINTS, and we'll count our money together.
Let's go. See you guys next week. All right. Ending the show.
We have the air.